So what's up everyone, welcome to my present Plunder tier list outlining who you should be using to keep climbing those trophies. For this, I have created 4 categories of brawlers: offense, defense, support, and don't use. Now let's start with the don't use section. In this category, I have put Barley, Dynamite, Tick, and Piper. These brawlers were put here due to not being able to take out opponents at close range. Overall, they don't have enough health or damage to compete with the other brawlers on this list. Now for the support role. Starting at the worst support brawler at number 11, this would unfortunately be Poco. Now while Poco can heal your team from time to time, it doesn't make up for his lack of damage. Having a Poco in your team could cost you the game. Now for number 10, it is Jean. Jean ends up not doing enough damage, but if used carefully can drag opponents away from your presence. This may be able to get you out of a pinch, however, the brawler may have gotten you into it. For number 9, it's B. B doesn't have map priority with most maps being mid to close range, but her extra attack boost could be useful at certain times. At number 8, it's Brock. Same issues as B with unfavorable maps and lower health, however he can use his super to open up the map to make those long range shots possible, and to clear any obstacles for his allies. At number 7 we have Penny. Penny's mortar isn't usually helpful while moving across the map. However, her splash damage on her main attack can be amazing if the enemy team clumps together. And at number 6 we have Crow. While not having amazing health, he makes up for it by having a fast movement speed, and his super can be used to be able to get behind enemy lines and grab the enemy's present and bring it back to your own base. And at number 5 we have Max. She can't do much damage, however her speed up super can make everyone on her team really fast, and in this mode, speed is key. And at number 4 it's Chessy. While her main attack can't do much damage against the tankier brawlers, that's where her turret comes in. She is incredibly strong if played right in this game mode. At number 2 it's Tara. Tara has moderate health and damage dealing capabilities, but as always the power lies in her super. With it she can completely destroy the enemy team if you don't get curve stomped by a bull. And now for the number 1 support brawler, which is Sandy. His super can cloak your team, allowing for a surprise attack on a brawler, or for their present, if teamed up with the 2 other best brawlers, they may be unstoppable. Now let's back up and talk about the defensive brawlers. Starting at number 10, it's 8-Bit. While he is amazing at taking down enemies and boosting his team's attack power, his movement speed makes him almost obsolete. At number 9 we have BB. While her home run meter can be powerful, she can't handle shotgunners or other tanky brawlers, and as you will see later on in this list, they are very strong in this meta. At number 8, it's Pam. Her damage is amazing and health is great, but the maps aren't always on her side, with wall placements blocking shots, and with all the movement, your healing turret sadly won't get much use. At number 7, it's Colt. He has great damage potential to destroy any tanks, however the maps are unfavorable and he has mediocre health. But that's where super comes in, and with it he can carve a path to the enemy base. At number 6 we have Bo. Bo's attack is a bit above average, but that's not where he's a good brawler. The real reason is his super. Using his mites defensively can eliminate enemies without having to defend. At number 5 it's Spike. With his health being one of the lowest in the game, and his damage potential being the highest, Spike must be played defensively, and if used right, can be a huge roadblock for the enemy team. And at number 4 we have Rico. He can be used many ways. With his moderate to low health stat and high damage, he can hit enemies behind cover and take out many of the tankier brawlers while staying behind cover himself. And for number 3 we have Frank. Having the highest health in the game and a faster movement speed, and even though he has to stop moving to attack, he also has a stunning super, pun intended, to stop enemies in their tracks. At number 2 we have Ems. She can deal crazy amounts of damage and slow down enemies with her super, which can stop enemies from being able to take your present and capture it for themselves. However, she can be easily cut down by close range brawlers such as Daryl, Bull, and other shotgunners. And now for the best defensive brawler in Brawlstars, is Shelly. With her super, she can take on almost any brawler and keep on going. She's an amazing addition to any team in this mode, including the best team comp in the game. Matched with Sandy and the best attack brawler, you may just be unstoppable. Now let's be aggressive and talk about attack brawler. Off at number 7, it's Carl. Carl does best when facing low health opponents. His super could be used to increase his movement speed along the map. However, with shotgunners and other tanky brawlers in the meta, I would advise against using him. At number 6, we have Bull. His movement speed is faster than normal, he has a high health stat, and his super can get him across the field. However, his supers are very predictable, and you are vulnerable while charging to your opponent. At number 5, we have Leon. His super can get him to the present without alerting the enemy team, and he has a high attack stat at close range, but he doesn't have a lot of health, so be careful when picking fights, especially with more than one brawler. At number 4, we have Mortis. This is a high skill cap brawler. He is good at grabbing the present and getting back to safety. While he has almost no defensive capabilities, a skilled player can make use of this brawler. At number 3, we have Daryl. Being the only brawler to be able to passively get his super, he can be used for either offense or defense by using his role to store an enemy spawn and to catch an enemy and take your present back. And now, second from last, El Primo. He is a super that can move from across the field, that can be aimed. Same as Daryl, it can be used for offense or defense, but El Primo has more health and a faster reload speed, and his super can also be used to knock opponents away when a present is in a contested spot. The best offensive brawler at number 1 is Rosa, in my opinion the best tank in the game. She is able to use her super to take a present from the enemy team and get it back to safety or pass it off to another ally. And speaking of allies, the best team in Brawlstars' present Plunder consists of Rosa, Shelly, and Sandy. Shelly goes on the full defensive to protect your present, Sandy goes to conceal Rosa's approach, and Rosa goes in to take out the enemy team and take their present and pass it back. It's the best team I've heard so far. So how'd you like this video? If you liked it, please give it a like, and if you want to see more amazing content like this, subscribe to my channel. And if you agreed or disagreed with any of the points that I made in this video, let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.